The Assyrian Empire, one of the most powerful and influential empires of the ancient Near East, is known for its military innovations, the extensive library at Nineveh, and its ambitious expansionist policies. Spanning from the early Bronze Age to the late Iron Age, the Assyrian Empire left an indelible mark on history through its contributions to military strategy, cultural advancements, and administrative prowess. This essay explores these facets of Assyrian civilization, highlighting their military innovations, the significance of the library at Nineveh, and the methods and impact of their territorial expansion. Military innovations. The Assyrians were renowned for their military prowess and innovations, which played a crucial role in their ability to establish and maintain one of the largest empires of the ancient world. Several key elements contributed to their military success. Organized and professional army. The Assyrians were among the first to establish a standing army, which was well organized and professional. This army was divided into specialized units, including infantry, cavalry, charioteers, and archers. The professional nature of their army allowed for better training, coordination, and efficiency on the battlefield. Advanced weaponry and armor. The Assyrians were pioneers in the development and use of iron weaponry, which was superior to the bronze weapons used by many of their contemporaries. They equipped their soldiers with iron swords, spears, and daggers, as well as iron-tipped arrows. Additionally, they developed advanced armor, including iron helmets and breastplates, which provided greater protection in combat. Siege warfare techniques. The Assyrians excelled in siege warfare, employing a variety of innovative techniques to breach the fortified cities of their enemies. They used battering rams to break through gates and walls, constructed siege towers to scale high fortifications, and dug tunnels to undermine walls. Their mastery of siege tactics enabled them to conquer well-defended cities that would have been impregnable to less sophisticated armies. Logistics and infrastructure. The Assyrians understood the importance of logistics and infrastructure in maintaining a successful military campaign. They built an extensive network of roads to facilitate the rapid movement of troops and supplies across their vast empire. These roads also allowed for efficient communication and coordination between different parts of the empire, ensuring that their military campaigns were well supported. Psychological warfare. The Assyrians employed psychological warfare to instill fear in their enemies. They were known for their brutality and harsh treatment of conquered peoples, which included mass deportations, executions, and the display of severed heads as a warning to others. This reputation for cruelty often led to the surrender of enemy cities without a fight, as the inhabitants sought to avoid the horrific consequences of resistance. The extensive library at Nineveh. One of the most remarkable achievements of the Assyrian Empire was the establishment of the library at Nineveh, which stands as a testament to their intellectual and cultural advancements. The library, founded by King Ashurbanipal in the 7th century BCE, was one of the largest and most comprehensive collections of written knowledge in the ancient world. Collection of texts. The library at Nineveh housed a vast collection of texts, including literary works, scientific treatises, religious texts, legal documents, and administrative records. The texts were written on clay tablets in cuneiform script, the writing system of ancient Mesopotamia. The collection included works in various languages, such as Akkadian, Sumerian, and Hittite, reflecting the diverse cultural influences of the Assyrian Empire. Preservation of knowledge. Ashurbanipal was a scholar king who placed great importance on the preservation of knowledge. He sent scribes to various parts of the empire to collect texts and copies of important works. This effort to gather and preserve knowledge ensured that many significant texts survived the fall of the Assyrian Empire and were passed down to future generations. Scientific and literary contributions. The library contained numerous scientific texts, including works on astronomy, mathematics, medicine, and divination. These texts provide valuable insights into the scientific knowledge and practices of the ancient Near East. The library also housed literary masterpieces, such as the Epic of Gilgamesh, which is one of the oldest known works of literature and offers a window into the mythology and worldview of ancient Mesopotamia. Administrative and legal records. The library included a wealth of administrative and legal records, which offer a detailed picture of the functioning of the Assyrian Empire. These records cover various aspects of governance, including taxation, trade, military logistics, and legal proceedings. They provide valuable information about the economic, social, and political structure of the empire. Impact on later civilizations. The library at Nineveh had a lasting impact on later civilizations. Many of the texts preserved in the library were copied and transmitted to other cultures, influencing the development of knowledge in the ancient Near East and beyond. The library's emphasis on the collection and preservation of knowledge set a precedent for future libraries and scholarly institutions. Expansion of the empire. The expansion of the Assyrian Empire was driven by a combination of military might, strategic diplomacy, and efficient administration. The empire's growth can be divided into several key phases. Early expansion, circa 14th, 10th centuries BCE. The early phase of Assyrian expansion saw the consolidation of power in northern Mesopotamia and the establishment of Assur as the capital. During this period, Assyrian kings, such as Shamshi-Adad I and Tiglath-Pileser I, conducted military campaigns to expand their territory and secure trade routes. These early conquests laid the foundation for the later expansion of the empire. Neo-Assyrian Empire, circa 10th, 7th centuries BCE. The Neo-Assyrian period marked the height of Assyrian power and territorial expansion. Under a series of powerful kings, the Assyrians embarked on aggressive military campaigns that extended their control over a vast region, including parts of the Levant, Anatolia, Egypt, and the Persian Gulf. Tiglath-Pileser III, r. 745–727 BCE. Tiglath-Pileser III is often credited with transforming the Assyrian state into a true empire. He implemented significant military and administrative reforms, including the establishment of provincial governors and the creation of a standing army. His campaigns resulted in the conquest of the Kingdom of Israel and the subjugation of many neighboring states. Sargon II, r. 722–705 BCE. Sargon II continued the expansionist policies of his predecessors, leading successful campaigns against the Urartians, Babylonians, and Elamites. He established a new capital at Dur-Sharrukin, which showcased the architectural and artistic achievements of the Assyrian Empire. Sennacherib, r. 705–681 BCE. Sennacherib is best known for his military campaigns against Babylon and Judah, as well as his extensive building projects, including the expansion of Nineveh. His reign was marked by a combination of military conquests and efforts to strengthen the infrastructure and administration of the empire. Esarhaddon, r. 681–669 BCE. Esarhaddon successfully reconquered Egypt, which had rebelled against Assyrian rule, and established it as an Assyrian province. He also initiated diplomatic relations with distant powers, such as the Scythians and Cimmerians, to secure the empire's borders. Ashurbanipal, r. 669–631 BCE. Ashurbanipal, the last great king of Assyria, is known for his military campaigns in Egypt and Elam, as well as his patronage of the arts and scholarship. His reign saw the expansion of the Assyrian Empire to its greatest extent, although it also marked the beginning of internal strife and external challenges that would eventually lead to the empire's decline. Methods of expansion and control. The Assyrians employed a variety of methods to expand and maintain their empire. Military conquest. Military conquest was the primary means of expansion. The Assyrian army's superiority in organization, weaponry, and tactics allowed them to subdue and incorporate numerous territories into their empire. Deportation and resettlement. To prevent rebellion and assimilate conquered peoples, the Assyrians practiced mass deportations. They relocated large populations from conquered regions to other parts of the empire, disrupting local power structures and promoting cultural integration. This policy also helped to repopulate and develop underutilized areas of the empire, tribute and vassal states. Conquered territories were often required to pay tribute to the Assyrian king. In some cases, local rulers were allowed to remain in power as vassals, provided they pledged loyalty and provided military support to the Assyrian Empire. This system of tribute and vassalage helped to maintain control over a vast and diverse empire. Administrative reforms. The Assyrians implemented a centralized administrative system to govern their empire. They divided the empire into provinces, each overseen by a governor appointed by the king. These governors were responsible for maintaining order, collecting taxes, and ensuring the loyalty of the local population. The administrative system facilitated efficient governance and the integration of newly conquered territories. The Assyrian Empire's military innovations, extensive library at Nineveh, and expansionist policies are key aspects of its historical legacy. The Assyrians' advancements in military technology and strategy set new standards for warfare that influenced subsequent civilizations. Their establishment of a comprehensive library at Nineveh preserved a wealth of knowledge and demonstrated their commitment to intellectual and cultural pursuits. The methods they employed for expanding and maintaining their empire, ranging from military conquest and deportation to administrative reforms, allowed them to build and sustain one of the most formidable empires of the ancient world. Despite their eventual decline, the Assyrians left an enduring impact on history. Their military innovations were adopted and adapted by later empires, including the Persians and Romans. The texts preserved in the library at Nineveh provided crucial insights into the cultures, sciences, and literatures of the ancient Near East, influencing the intellectual heritage of subsequent civilizations. The administrative practices developed by the Assyrians laid the groundwork for future imperial governance, demonstrating the importance of efficient and centralized control. In summary, the Assyrian Empire's military innovations, extensive library, and expansionist policies not only secured their dominance during their time but also contributed to the broader tapestry of human history. Their legacy is a testament to the power of strategic warfare, the value of knowledge preservation, and the complexities of empire building. Through these achievements, the Assyrians have earned a lasting place in the annals of history, serving as a source of inspiration and a point of reference for understanding the dynamics of ancient empires.